Good morning. My name is Thelma Ensink, and I am the Executive Director over at Dégagé Ministries. Thanks so much for the invitation to worship with you this morning. It has certainly been a blessing to my husband Brian and I to be with you here this morning. And the sermon so beautifully speaks to what we see at Dégagé Ministries every day, the brokenness and yet the goodness. But the thing I want to say most to you this morning is thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts at Dégagé Ministries. The last 2 years have been very difficult for us. COVID has ravished both our patrons and our staff. At sometimes only a handful of staff members not positive, working around the clock to keep our doors open. And also we've been under construction for 2 years, and that's just a stressful time. And you have been such dear, dear friends during that time, delivering meals when we couldn't have volunteers in our building. And those home-cooked meals make such an incredible impact to see the joy on men and women's face as they enjoy those home-cooked meals. So thank you so very much. For those of you who don't know as well, we are the corner of Cherry and Sheldon. We provide services to those experiencing homelessness and poverty who live in the area in Grand Rapids. We provide emergency empowerment and engagement services. Emergency services, those meals, shelter for women, as well as we're a warming and cooling center. We also have hygiene services, showers and lockers, and very soon we'll be opening a rest center where people can recover from illness and surgery as well. And then we provide those empowerment services, ID, advocacy to find housing. We have 2 social enterprise businesses, Thrift on Div and Open Door Bakery, who employ the people we serve in a workforce development program as well. And then lastly, those engagement services, which is to provide community education, community advocacy, and volunteerism. And our goal is to help every person that comes through our door move from using those emergency services to those empowerment services to those engagement services. Our mission is to reflect the love of Christ to everyone that comes through our door by building relationships and offering programs that foster dignity and respect. But we can't do that work alone. Homelessness is not just a Dégagé issue, it's a community issue. So thank you so much for partnering with us. I know a few members of your congregation toured the other day, and I know that you're discerning how you can continue to partner with us, and we would just love for you to be able to come and serve meals again in person at Dégagé if that's what God wills, and hopefully help us volunteer in a variety of areas. We just cannot do this work alone. The worst moments at Dégagé is like the other day when I walked through the door and a young woman said to me, "I'm 7 months pregnant, my boyfriend and I broke up yesterday, and this is my first time experiencing homelessness," and tears were running down her face. And that was that moment when we get to walk alongside this young woman and say, "You're not alone, and you're gonna be okay, and we're gonna help you move forward." And the best moments of Dégagé was this past Thursday and Friday when we helped people move into housing, to be able to be in their apartment again, to make meals in their own kitchen. So we see that brokenness and we see that goodness on a daily basis, and we thank all of you for walking with us.